Hello guys, so welcome to the new video that is Capgemini game-based aptitude questions and answers. So here in this video, we'll be solving a lot of Capgemini game-based aptitude questions, how they look like, what are the topics that are asked, how are the questions and how you actually solve them one by one, right? So before I start with that, guys, make sure you keep commenting on the video because the top 3 commenters on this video to get the free access to newly launched Prep Insta Prime. So guys, we have launched Prep Insta Prime. I hope you already saw the teaser. So make sure you go and check that out once. It's really cool. It is gonna give you a Netflix kind of an experience while preparing for your placement. So make sure you go and check that out once, and make sure you keep commenting so that you never miss out on a free subscription to the Prep Insta Prime, right? Okay. Apart from that, guys, 30 plus other companies would start hiring very soon. Yes. So we'll post all the updates on the below handles only, that is Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram, right? The links to all can be found in the description of the video. Apart from that, guys, we are now also live on our Discord. So we have a very cool community over Discord wherein, you know, we have thousands and thousands of students who are there on the channels who keep interacting. We have daily tasks, daily challenges, daily question solving rounds wherein you can solve them, you know, learn more, you can attend all the live classes, and based on your activity on the Discord community, you get prep coins as well, which would also help you to get the Prep Insta Prime subscription for free. You can use the prep coins to redeem the Prep Insta Prime subscription, right? Okay, so guys, let me not waste much time here. So let us start with our first question. So now let me give you a fair enough idea onto Capgemini. So guys, Capgemini's pattern is totally new, right? They changed their hiring pattern last year. They introduced things like game-based aptitude. They introduced things like behavioral competency profiling. So, you know, make sure you go and check out the entire syllabus, the link to which can also be found in the description of the video. Right, make sure you do not prepare from wrong places, wrong websites wherein you might have wrong information altogether. So this is the new pattern wherein you don't have speed, time or distance to solve, you have game-based aptitude to solve, and then behavioral competency profiling, right? Apart from that, more other sections which you can go and find in the link is there in the description of the video already. So make sure you go and check that out. So now to give you some idea, so guys, the games are in Capgemini game-based aptitude, right? So you would generally get, so out of a lot of games, those are 24 games, you would get around 3 to 4 games. That depends from students to students. So you generally get 4 different games to play in your test, and the approximate time that you get is 22 to 24 minutes, wherein for every game you get 5 to 6 minutes to solve, you know, 3, 4, 5 small questions from that particular game, right? There are multiple games. One by one we're gonna see which all games are there, how they look like, and how you actually solve them. So here's the first question on your screen. So can anyone guess which topic is this? So guys, this is actually called the switch challenge. Before we start with this question, let my team play a quick video on how the switch challenge looks like in real time when you solve it in the exam, because I cannot do that animation here to show it to you, or we cannot solve questions like that here. This is how we have to solve our practice questions. So here's a quick review of how the game looks in real time, right? So my team would just display that on the screen. Okay, so now here's the question, guys, for switch challenge, and this is how we're gonna solve it. We cannot use those animations to solve this question here. So this is how we're gonna actually solve this question, and this is how our entire course on Prep Insta Prime is also designed. So that is a better way to solve, right, for practice purposes. So switch challenge. So what happens here is, guys, let me give you a fair enough idea. There are some geometrical figures, right? Capgemini, they're focusing on a lot of geometrical figures because it's really tough to remember geometrical figures or play around with geometrical figures, and that is why in their type of game-based aptitude there are a lot of geometrical based figures, the ones you see on the screen. So a triangle, a square, a circle, and then a plus sign. So what happens actually in switch cases, this is one of the most basic example that I've taken here just to give you some idea onto. Definitely the questions won't be this easy. There might be one question like this, but out of 3-4 questions that you, or 5 questions that you get from each of the game, one could be easy, but the rest are on the tougher side, and that actually analyze your skills, your logical thinking, and how fast you are. Apart from that, guys, I'm not scaring you here, but just to tell you, this is an elimination based round. So every round in Capgemini is elimination. You don't clear first round, you don't go to the second section, you don't clear the second section, you don't go to the third section. So every section is very, very important, and game based is the most important because it's totally new that you would be seeing. So what is actually happening here is, guys, so let me assign numbers here. Let's say here the triangle is 1, the square is 2, the circle is 3, and the plus sign is, let's say, 4. The question is actually asking you to choose out of these 3 options. Let's say we call them ABC here, small ABC, do not confuse with the options. Which logic would you apply to this particular arrangement so that it becomes this, right? So guys, the star, okay, the triangle was 1 here, it became 4 here. The square was 2 here, it became 3 here, and so on. The circle was 3, it became 1, and this plus was 4 and it became 2 here. So what is the actual position of this circle? It was 3. So what we're doing is, first we're inputting 3 from here, then we are inputting 4, then we are inputting 2, and then we are inputting 1. So of this arrangement, if we input them in the order 3, 4, 2 and 1 and then display, this is how it is gonna look. This is third one, this is the fourth one, this is the second one, and this is the first one. 3, 4, 2, 1. So option number C is the correct answer. Yeah, right? So the most basic question, let me show you now the level 2 question, not the toughest question, but still the level 2 type of question. So here's the question on your screen, guys, right? This is level 2 now. This is again an easy question. I'm not taking very tough questions here in this video because I don't want to confuse you. I just want to give you some idea onto how the game is actually, and then maybe you can practice them later on, right? Alright, so again, this is a switch case, a switch challenge, right? And in switch challenge, you already saw the first question. So my suggestion here would be, pause the video, start solving this on your own, and then give me the correct answer for the same. Alright guys, so again the same logic, but here you can see there are 2 logics been applied, 2 switches been applied, right? First we are switching it with this logic, and then we are again switching with some logic. So here the question is actually opposite. Here you have to find what switch you should use so that you get this output, right? So what we did first was 2, 3, 4, 1. We did a switch of 2, 4, 3, 4, 1 to the above arrangement. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. When I do 2, 3, 4, 1 to the above, how would it look like? 2, 3, 4, 1. This is how it is gonna look after we use this switch on the above arrangement, right? Okay. So now once that is done, so let us now again number them 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're not gonna number them 2, 3, 4, and 1. Every time you change the switch, you again put them, because for this the input is this one, right? So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 itself now, not this particular order or this particular numbering of the figures. Now the numbering would again become 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this was 1, 2, 3, and 4. What logic did you apply to get this? So third one came at first. So that means this is 3, this is 4, this is 2, and this is again 1. 3, 4, 2, and 1. Right? Are you getting that? So see, when we apply 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So square, circle plus triangle, square, circle plus and triangle. So it became 1 2 3 4. Now let us say I'm saying that we are applying the logic, this logic here, 3 4 2 1. So when you would apply the logic 3 4 2 1, how would it look like? 3, so plus sign first, 4, so a triangle, 2, so a circle, and then 1, that is a square. So to cross check that, we have again cross checked it as well. So 3 4 2 1 is the answer, that is option number C. So guys, here is now another question on your screen. Can you guys tell me which topic it is? Okay, so guys, they call it the Geosudo, which is a fancy term for Sudoku. So Sudoku with geometry, so Geosudo. So before we start with this question, guys, my team would just play a smaller clip there to show you how this question exactly looks in the exam. Right? So just see that and then we'll start with this question. So here's the clip on your screen. So guys, I hope you saw that, how Geosudo looks like. So now let me give you some basic idea onto what Sudoku is. So guys, how many of you have solved Sudoku in newspapers? The one our grandparents keep on solving in the morning time with a pen and trying to strike off or write something in the newspaper. That is what it exactly is, but with a different concept. So there we have numbers from 1 to 9. Here we have geometrical figures. So this is a 4x4 Sudoku, right? Or Geosudo. This one's a, so cause there are 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4 columns and 1, 2, 3 and 4 rows. So this is a 4 x 4 Sudoku, right? So that is why you have 4 different structures here. So what are the 4 different figures that you see in this particular one? So in 9 x 9 Sudoku, we have numbers from 1 to 9. Similarly, in 4 x 4 Geosudo, so you have 4 figures. So that is, I can see a plus, a circle, a rectangle, a square, and a triangle, right? Now the rule here is, guys, in any single row, any of the figures cannot repeat, or in any of the columns, in the figures cannot repeat. This is one of the most basic type. In the tougher types, even in the smaller segments that are there, guys, the figures cannot repeat each other. We'll not move on to that as of now. Let us see with this simpler one, right? So as I said, in the rows, the figures cannot repeat each other. So as I can see here, there's a plus sign, so there's a circle, then there is a square, and then there is a triangle. So nothing is repeated in this particular column number 2. So the most basic question, right? So here you can see a plus already, a circle already, a triangle, a square already. So what would be the third one? It cannot be a plus sign because it is already here. It cannot be a circle. It cannot be a square. So that must be a triangle. So this was the most basic question, and to be honest, guys, this is not the difficulty that you are gonna get in the exam. This is just to give you an idea onto how you solve, right? Again, moving to the level 2 questions. So guys, there will be level 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 questions. In this video, we'll be going till level 2, level 3 questions, not level 4 and 5 questions. Maybe in the coming time, we might come up with another video here wherein I cover the level 4, 5 questions for you. And meanwhile, we have added all those in our Prep Insta Prime already in Capgemini game-based course. So everything is available there. I just came here to help you guys with how actually to solve this question, right? Even if you're not able to buy the Prep Insta Prime subscription till now, you have all the rights to know how to solve, right? So that is why I am taking it here, but I cannot take all the levels here, right? Because if I start taking level 3, 4, 5 questions, I won't be able to complete all the types of game, right? So my concentration here is to give you an idea onto all the type of games that are possible. So make sure you watch the video till the end, guys, and keep commenting on the video. So another question, guys, can you pause the video here? So again, this is a Geosudo question, as I said. Can you pause the video here and start solving this on your own? Can you tell me what is the correct answer for this? And meanwhile, I am there to solve it for you anyways, right? So what type of Sudoku is this? This is a 5 x 5 Sudoku. 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. And what are the 5 different figures that you see here? I can see a circle, a plus sign, a star, a square, and from the options I see there could be a triangle, right? So these are the 5 different figures that you see here in a 5x5. There should be 5 different figures. So circle plus star, a square, and then a triangle. Okay. So now to solve this question, guys, now let us start from, so we have to find for this, right? But we cannot directly approach here. Rather, we have to start finding it from the middle part. So guys, tell me one thing. In this particular row, a circle is already there, a plus is already there, a star is already there. So what is left? It could either be a square or a triangle. So I'm not sure where to put the square, where to put a triangle. So here, so one of these boxes would have a square. So if let's say it is a square, the next one would be a triangle. And if this is a square, this one would be a triangle, right? Vice versa, because definitely in one row figures cannot repeat each other, but there are only 2 figures left to be filled here. So of those, one would be this and one would be the other one. Now guys, when I see, let us say I put a square here, can I do that? No, because when I look into this particular column, there is already a square here. So that means this particular area, this cannot be a square, so this must be a triangle. And if this is a triangle, so that means the only left option for me is a square over here. All right, that is done now. So I have practiced a lot, guys. You won't be able to solve this that quickly because you have not practiced. You must practice a lot. I can see the answer directly from here. When I see, now let's come to this row. Let me change the color of the pen again. When you come to this row, plus sign is for this place. This place cannot be a plus sign, right? This place. I hope you can see the arrow there. This cannot be a plus sign because there is a plus sign in this column already. There cannot be a plus sign here because there is a plus sign already here. So there must be a plus sign here because plus sign is already here, So there cannot be a plus sign anywhere else. So there must be a plus sign here for this particular row. Right? What is left now? A triangle is left. And what is the next thing left? A circle is left. So do you find the logic here, guys? So I'm sure that out of all the options, guys, now let's move on to the options directly. Let us eliminate first. There's a square already. Cannot be the case, right? Plus sign, we have already placed a plus sign, so a plus sign cannot be the case, right? Can this be a circle? Yes, this can be a circle. Can this be a triangle? Could be a possibility this is a triangle. So it could be either a circle or a triangle. Now let us see where, so now when I see here, there is a circle already here. There's a circle already here, so that means this cannot be a circle. Or let us say this cannot be a circle, so there must be a circle here. Are you getting that, guys? No, not yet. See, we already, first thing first, so let me remove things from here. Let me make it a little easier for you now, right? In this particular area, there cannot be a plus sign here, right? There cannot be a plus sign here. So there must be a plus sign here. We are done with that. We already saw that, guys. There must be a square over here. So this is a triangle over here, right? So what is the left out option that you have now? The left out option is star is done already. Star is done, right? Let's say we draw a star here. So a star is already done. Changing the pen's color. Star is already done, right? Square cannot be the case, right? Plus sign cannot be the option. So what would be the option? It could either be a circle or a triangle, right? A circle or a triangle. So now checking into the circle or a triangle, what would be the next option that you can choose about? So let us move on to another level of analysis here, guys. Come back to this row now, or this column. A square is already here, a star is already here, a plus is already here. So even this needs a circle or a triangle, but there cannot be a circle here because there is a circle in this row. So this means this must be a triangle. Yes. If this is a triangle, the only option left is this is a circle. So that means this is a triangle. So it's not only like, guys, you have to go through the only option that or only row wherein you have to find things. You have to go through other rows and column, and you have to try finding out options of elimination so that you would be able to fill the rest of the blank spaces. That is only when you would be able to fill in the question mark that is given to you, right? Okay, so here's another type of question, guys, in front of your screen. And which sort of question is this? So this is actually a digit challenge, right? There are multiple names to this, but generally we call it the digit challenge. So here's a quick video that my team will play for you, or a quick snip of how the game looks like in the exam, right? And post which we'll start solving this question as well. Okay, guys, so I hope you saw how the game looks like in the exam. So I've taken very easy, sort of questions from the same. So this is the level 1, or I'll say the level 0 question, just to give you an idea onto how you play this particular game. So BODMAS is very important for this particular game. One thing, the calculations are not very tough, but the number of questions that you get in this particular sections are higher than the rest of the sections. So make sure you are very fast. Your BODMAS is totally clear, and then you have to choose multiple options from the question. You simply have to tap it in the exam actually set, which is the number that you can fill in here to get the desired answer. This is very basic, guys. There could be questions wherein, as you saw in the video as well, in the snip as well, there could be multiple free spaces, right? Multiple free spaces, and then you have to try finding out which all options can fill in where. So there could be 2-3 blanks, and you have to find out, acha, if I'm putting it 2, so the next could be 3, the next could be 4, and all those, right? Though I've not taken very much tougher questions here, I've taken the easier one just to give you some fair enough ideas. I've already done for all the sections. When I see this question, guys, first thing is, in BODMAS, so I'll definitely multiply something. What should I multiply with 9 and then add 6 to it to get 33? 1. Let's start with 1. 9 ones are 9, 9 plus 6 is 15, cannot be the case. If I multiply with 2, 9 twos are 18, 18 plus 6 is 24, cannot be the case. If I put 3, 9 threes are 27, plus 6 is 33. So 3 is the option here. A very easy question, guys. So that is how you have to see. Now there could be multiple boxes as well, multiple blank spaces that you would get in level 2, level 3, level 4, and level 5 questions, which I have not added here. And apart from that, guys, just to give you a fair enough idea, we have already updated our game-based aptitude section for Capgemini, the latest one with all new questions and everything on our Prep Insta Prime already. So just to give you some idea, my team would play a video here on to how the course actually looks like, right? So here's a quick 10-15 minutes of 10-15 seconds of not 10-15 minutes, 10-15 seconds of video coming on your screen to give you an idea onto how the course look like in Prep Insta Prime for game-based aptitude. Alright, guys, so I hope you liked the video, and like the way we are teaching it. So that is the best possible way in which we can give you the most for game-based aptitude. And then we have a lot of practice questions like this. We have mocks, quizzes like this to practice, right? Wherein you can watch the videos first, practice or clear your concepts, and then you have a lot many questions to practice. Because guys, this is not a game of calculations. This is rather a game of time. Time is the most important thing here. And in our courses, we'll be teaching a lot of short tricks, methods, quicker ways of solving all the games one by one. So make sure you go and check that out once, right? So, okay, let's move on to the next question and then we'll continue with our discussion. So here's another question, a simple question again a level 0 question. I'm not taking tougher questions here because some of you might already have idea on to how to solve this question, but for those people who are solving it for the first time, that's what I do, right? Even our courses are designed in a way, that's what Prep Insta does. So our courses are designed in a way wherein anyone who's starting from the elementary level can also understand, and then we have questions till level 7, 8, 9, wherein anyone who's already practiced can even practice more to, you know, ease down the time that is taking in the exam. So can I get the answer for this one, guys? Bod mass, right? So first I'll divide 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 into what should I multiply with 2 to get 18? 9. See guys, do not blame me later words. Sir, you saw questions on, you solved questions on YouTube. I solved them, but I couldn't clear. These are the most basic questions, guys. Maybe in the coming week, if I get some bandwidth, I'll try to shoot another video for you guys wherein I might take the level 2, 3, 4 questions as well, right? But that depends, right? So this is just to give you an idea onto how the questions would look like. Moving on to the next type of challenge that you get is this one. This is the inductive reasoning challenge, guys, right? So, you know, here's a quick snip that my team will, quick snip of a video that my team will play for you to give you an idea onto how the game looks like in real time when you solve it in Capgemini. So I hope you watched that. So now before I start this, guys, let me show you how Prep Insta Prime is, how our Prep Insta Prime looks like, the newly launched Prep Insta Prime. So this is how Prep Insta Prime looks like, right? A complete Netflix kind of an experience wherein you have courses for everything. You have courses for skills like AI, cybersecurity, ethical hacking, big data, AWS cloud. You have courses for C, C++, Java, Python. You have coding like basic, intermediate, competitive, data structure. So even if you're a CS mechanical, CSIT student, we have a course for you that is competitive coding. If you are a mechanical or civil student, we have a course for you. You can start with basic and then slowly move on to the right hand side of the course. Similarly, we have aptitude, quants, logical, verbal, DI, visual reasoning, the game-based, you know, the IBM game-based section, Capgemini game-based, special topics for each and every company, right? Let's say anything that is supposed to be asked in the exam that is already added here for that particular company. Talking about the companies, we have 100+ company dashboards added already, right? Apart from that, we have courses on product-based companies like Amazon, Cisco, Goldman, Zoho, Oracle, interview preparation like group discussion, HR puzzles, resume, GitHub. We have also added guesstimates for ZS Associates, Mu Sigma, and companies like Bank of America. They have a round called case study and guess estimate. So we have a video course on that as well. Puzzles are asked in the interview, so we have a course for that as well. So it's a complete placement preparation destination, and once you have the access to Prep Insta Prime, you need not go to anywhere else for any particular company for any of the preparation that you might be looking forward to. We have interview experiences videos for you. We have HR interviews, GD discussion, group discussion videos and courses. Right, so everything is included in one single package, guys. And not only that, nowadays you also need certifications while sitting in interviews, right? If you have certifications, your chances of getting selected becomes higher. So with all the skills that you complete on Prep Insta, you get a Prep Insta certification. Not only that, with that you also get a TCS a remote internship certificate from TCS, right? For the skill that you complete. Right, so that is a total complimentary thing that you get when you join Prep Insta Prime subscription. Right, so to give you a fair idea onto how the prices are, so currently we are running huge discounts on our Prep Insta Prime courses. the subscription basically. So once you have one single subscription, all the courses would be included for you. So you can buy subscription for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, or 18 months. That is 2199, 3199, 4199, and 4699. The remote internship certificates are included, right? The link to the same can be found in the description of the video, guys, right? And I've already showed you Capgemini is already added. Any other company that might be coming to your campus or off campus, every company is already added on Prep Insta Prime with all the specific courses or all the specific sections or topics that are asked. Everything is added on Prep Insta Prime. So that is one destination for all your placement related preparation, right? Okay. So I think, guys, that's it. So apart from that, guys, just to give you a fair idea on to how courses look like. So my team would quickly play a snip of a video from the DSA course, right? So there's a video coming right after this, a quick 5, 7, 10 seconds video to give you an idea on to how the course exactly looks like. So guys, coming back to the inductive reasoning. So this was the question. So what is happening here? Let me tell you. When I see this figure and when I see this figure, I see that this particular line had been removed. Okay, let me change the color of my pen. This particular line had been removed here and this became like this. Once that was done, in the second iteration, they removed this line. So it looked like this. After this, they removed this particular line from here. So it started looking something like this. Afterwards, here, they removed this one. So it started looking like this. But when I see this and this, it's exactly similar. So you will see figures. Your job is to mark the images that don't fit the rule logically. So I think this would be the answer. Again, let us cross check. When I see this and this particular line was removed and this started looking like this. In the next one, they removed this line and it started looking like this. And in the last one, they removed this one and it started looking like this. So they're basically removing one line, one line each time on each iteration. But somewhere here, they missed that. So this means this is the odd one out, to be honest. This is the one which is not following the logic of the entire section, entire question, right? So this is the answer. Looking into the second sort of questions that you might get here. So guys, there are a lot of iterations for this. So for this particular type or for this particular inductive reasoning type, we have around 17, 18, 20 different type of varieties of questions that can be possible, right? So in our courses, we have added all of them. So here's this question, guys. I would suggest you to pause it here and start solving it on your own. I'm not sure how many of you were able to solve this. So what is happening here is, guys, so the easiest solution to this is, how many sides are there? There are two geometrical figures in this particular one. How many sides are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. So which is the odd one out? This one. Simple as that. But I solved it for you and that is why you found it easy. But you actually need practice when you are solving it in the exam. This won't click to you. So practice as much as possible, because the round is an elimination round, guys. Talking about the next type of game, that is the motion challenge. So this is one sort of game that you might have played in your school time. in your college time in your mobile phone, wherein you have to, there was a game wherein you had wooden logs and you have to move one log out of the park, out of the screen, right? So this is a similar kind of challenge. So my team would just play a small clip of how the game looks like in the exam. The question is, I'll simply explain it to you. There's a black dot, there's a red dot here. You have to move this red dot to this black dot. And definitely it cannot move from this particular block which is here, right? There should be an empty space or empty gully for it to move. You have to do that with minimum number of steps needed. So basically, if you move it once, that is one step. Anything that you move is one step. It's not like, so if I move it from here to here, that is still one step, right? But you have to move it in minimum number of steps possible, right? So can you take a pause? Can you start finding if 7, 10, 11 or 12, which is the minimum number of chances that you need to get this red ball home, right? So take a pause here, guys, and then definitely I'm there to solve it for you. So to ease that out, guys, I've already created this for you, right? So yeah, to start with it, guys, I'm not sure whether you are able to see this or not. I suggest you watch it on a laptop, because I cannot maximize it more, right? Because I'll need space for myself, and then there are 10 figures, right? So the answer you already got, right? There are 10 steps in which you can do this. So firstly, to start with it, guys, this particular block, at the initial it was here, right? It was here in the question. So the first step that I took was this. I moved it here. Step number 1, right? In step number 2, what I did was, it was here, so I moved this block on top. So step 2. Yes. Third thing that I did was, guys, I moved this downwards. So it came here. Now, when that is the case, now the fourth thing that I'll do is, guys, moving this to this place. So it came here. 5 steps done. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 already done, right? After that, guys, what I'll do is I'll move this right. So this is how it would look. So now I've created an empty space, so there's an empty path. So first I'll move this ball here. So 6 steps done. So this is 7, this is 8 step, this is 9 step, and this is the 10th step when I can get the ball home. To make that clear, so this ball from here to here in 1 step, then from here to the right side, 2nd step, then from here to the top, the 3rd step, and then to home, the last step. So there were 10 steps totally involved in solving this particular question. Yes. Okay, so this was, guys, level 2 question from the motion challenge. There could be even tougher questions which are actually tough to solve, and you need a lot more practice for this, which are, so make sure, guys, I'm just telling it again and again, do not rely only on this particular video. You must have to practice, and that is how you would be able to do this in the game. Because what actually happens while giving the exam is, guys, you get conscious. You have limited amount of time, you start getting conscious, you solve it under pressure. So even if your logical thinking is good, they put immense pressure on you, so you start missing things out. So make sure you don't do that in the exam, and I'm really sorry, right? So moving on to the next type, that is, guys, the Auto challenge. So what actually happens in Auto challenge? So there's a quick clip that my team will play to give you an idea onto how Auto challenge is and how it looks like in the exam. See, in Auto challenge, guys, you are given 2 figures, right? You have 2 figures. They are following some pattern. They are actually following some pattern. Now you have to find of this. So here the options are image 1, 2, 3 and 4. You have 4 options only, right? You have to find which figure or which figures are the one which actually follows the pattern that these two are following. So maximum number of similarities, right? There are two different figures given here, so you have to find which of them have the maximum number of similarities, right? To do that, guys, when I see the row 1 and this row 1, the row 1 have all plus 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 here. Similarly, when I see all the figures have plus 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 and plus here, so that means the answer could be all of them, A, B, C and D. Could be a possibility, but no. You have to again step down and see more number of similarities, guys. So to do that, I also see that row number 2 is also same, plus plus plus. So if I choose that, only this and this would satisfy, so this is gone and this is gone. I'm left with this 2. So is that the case that option number 1 and 4 is the answer? Let us try to see if we find any more similarity, any further similarity. Looking at this row, so there is this red mark, there is this circle and there is this triangle. There is this circle, this triangle and this red mark, right? But here you only have this plus, this triangle and this plus. So you do not have similar figures in both. Here in this image 4, but here in image 1 you have similar figures, that is circle, triangle and a square, a circle, a triangle and a square. Even here you have a circle, a triangle and a square, but here you just have a triangle. So that is another similarity that we got from here. So that means I can induce that image number 1 could be the answer. Okay guys, so now important thing, top 3 comments on this video to get free access to newly launched Prep Insta Prime. So make sure you go and keep commenting, right? Apart from that, 30+ company would start hiring soon. So guys, we would be posting all of them on our social media handles, that is Instagram, Discord, Prep Insta, Facebook handles, WhatsApp and Telegram. We have a very cool community over Discord, so make sure you go and check that out. We do a lot of events, a lot of live lectures, so make sure you go and check that out. Apart from that, guys, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on to the bell icon, so that maybe when I come back again with another videos on Capgemini or any other company, you are the first one to get a notification for the same, right? Apart from that, guys, Prep Insta Prime, right? So make sure you go and check out, the link is there in the description of the video. All the courses, all the topics that you need are already added, especially for Capgemini, TCS and all the other companies that would be coming soon, right? ZS Associates, so everything is added. Guess Estimates is the one course that we added recently for ZS Associate, cause that started hiring. So that is how we keep our Prep Insta Prime. We keep everything updated. Everything is added on Prep Insta Prime. So make sure, guys, you check that out. So guys, now there is another trailer coming for you to show you how all the other courses on Prep Insta Prime looks like. What is the sort of animations that we have used in Prep Insta Prime to make the course most interesting, most easy to understand, and you would grab the most and quickly, right? So thank you so much, guys, for watching the video. Hope to see you soon in the next one. Thank you so much.